Tonight, millions bracing themselves with another tropical storm on the way. Tensions escalate and erupt in the aftermath of the Jerry Clark shooting, only further augmented by controversial statements made by the president. Mysterious white supremacist rhetoric found all across a quiet college campus, how students and faculty are reacting, and an interview with a famed playwright the night before his latest Broadway premiere.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, I'm Lester Holt. Just when we thought we were safe, it looks like another tropical storm is headed our way. As we come on the air, Tropical Storm Booth is roaring towards the coast and looking to become a hurricane. Our Sam Brooke is on the scene in New Orleans.
Which that gate? Are you sure? I don't want to be.
Sam?
I always get this one.
Sam?
You always mix up what's the.
Sam,
Oh, what? Wait, Lester? Is that?
Good evening, Sam. I'm Lester Holt. What's going on over there?
Hey, Lester, what's up, man?
Well, you're in New Orleans, right?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, technically, I'm at the airport actually.
What?
So, yeah, I'm getting out of here, man. Flying back to New York, baby. Woo! City of Angels.
Why?
Lester, there is a hurricane coming. I'm getting the fuck out of here,
okay,
man.
that's enough. All right, thanks. We are tracking this storm tonight. LesterRoger joins us now. What are we looking at now, Al? Rain, hurricane, thunder. Yeah, thanks, Al, thank you. It's been a week since the tragic shooting of Jerry Clark, and protesters are as active as ever. Last night, the outrage was exacerbated after videos surfaced of the National Guard opening fire during a peaceful protest. We have the video queued up for you tonight, however, our producers have forced us to censor it for our white audiences, so we've replaced all the gunshots with rubber duck noises. A warning, it is disturbing. We're very fortunate to be joined tonight by renowned political scientist James Erst Whistle. James, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
James, just to start off, you watch a haunting video like that. What are your immediate thoughts?
Good, thanks. How are you?
What? I'm sorry, maybe I should repeat the question. James, what are your thoughts after watching a video of that nature? Is there an issue with the... James, can you hear me all right? Is there some kind of malfunction?
Yeah, I'll take an awesome blossom and a mushroom Swiss burger.
Okay, now that's it. This clearly something's going... We're going to have to cut this short. James, you probably can't hear this right now, but thanks again.
Sure, anytime, Lester.
Breaking news. 2 looters have just been arrested at a Jerry Clark protest after breaking into a Canada Goose store. Both of the culprits are teenagers, one a black male, the other a white male. Canada Goose is pressing charges. The black male faces up to 3 years in prison, while the white male may have his Xbox taken away for at least 2 weeks. Meanwhile, this afternoon, President Trump delivered a statement on the present unrest in the wake of Jerry Clark's death. We do have footage from that statement for you tonight. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Jerry Clark. Yeah, frankly, that's the only thing of substance he said the entire time. The president did then make some follow-up statements on Twitter, tweeting, "I will not stand for mob violence, lawlessness, and violence in my country. Sending in the National Guard was not enough. It's time for Space Force." In a subsequent tweet, he then clarified, "Not the new Netflix show with Steve Carell. That propaganda. I meant real Space Force, real." Then followed by, "You up?" Then, "Oops." And finally, "I'll take an awesome blossom and a Southern Smokehouse burger." We're about to elect this guy for another 4 years. A frightening discovery at a liberal arts college in New England. Stickers for a white supremacist group were found all across the campus. Tom Costello reporting.
What? No. Bad. These are just some of the words racing through the minds of a stunned student body after finding racist and anti-Semitic messages posted all across their beloved school grounds. I spoke with a professor and student about the situation.
What? Too close? Back? Further? Okay. I ran out of Diet Coke. Professor Hammond, what is your reaction to these acts of vandalism?
Oh, it's intolerable. I have no tolerance for those who would perpetrate hate crimes such as this. Now, speaking as a black man inside of a white man's body, spiritually, I demand justice. I demand equality. I demand reparations. I'm sorry, reparations for yourself or for black people? Well, I mean, maybe just a little off the top, some pocket change. It only seems fair, payment for all my years of hard work, service, advocating for the cause. What do you make of all this, sir? It's bad. Not great. Yeah. Now, do you feel threatened at all by the presence of these stickers? I guess, yeah. All right, and lastly, sir, who would win in a fight, a Nazi or a Klansman? What did you just ask?
All right, Tom Costello, thanks. Our top story tonight, not the shooting or the protests or even the white supremacy stickers, no. Tonight, our top story is about something much, much more important. Theater. Playwright Roger Short is on the eve of debuting his controversial new show on Broadway entitled Roger O. Mr. Short wrote, directed, and stars in this one-man show, which he is already predicting to be, and I quote, the Hamilton of the 21st century. When I reminded him that Hamilton came out in 2016, he countered with, what's your point? And when I tried to explain that the 21st century includes the year 2016, he said, F*** you, LesterRoger, and walked away. He agreed to sit down with us in a chat you will see only on NBC Nightly News. Tell me, Roger, what's this play about for you, in your eyes? How do you see it?
It's about being biracial. Being biracial in America.
You're not biracial, though, right? You're white.
I have biracial friends. I had biracial friends before this play. Black, white, black, white, black, white, gray. My mommy was a rich girl from the land of the wasps. My daddy was a poor boy from the inner city, yo. Hey, Lester, you know any chicks?
Okay, now, Roger, as a non-biracial person, what is it about the biracial experience that interests you so much?
I suppose it's the paradox of it. You're too white to be black, you're too black to be white. What are you then? Gray? And yet people who are half black are treated as if they're just black, even though they're technically just as white as they are black. Hell, Jerry Clark could have been half white for all we know. But do you think the cop who shot him cared about that? Do you think they would have treated him any better had they known he was half white? No. And the newspapers and all the articles in the Atlantic, they're not going to print half black, half white male gets shot by cop on the side of the highway. No, they're going to still print black male gets shot on the side of the highway. And that's a paradox. It's why it's finally time for a show about being half black, and who better to do it than me?
Oh man, that rehearsal was tiring. That was such a hard, I'm done with rehearsal now. That was a hard,
psych! I'm still acting.
That's Nightly News. Join us for special coverage of the RNC beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yep. The Republican National Convention is going on, and we said nothing of it this entire time. Can you believe it? That's kind of... Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Good night.